What's up, guys? We're back with another quick video. I just uploaded the independent set. Now we will do one that I just finished for a client. It'll be the Conference USA, as you can tell by the title. Let me, try and move that camera over for you. Professional as ever. I know. You've seen worse. This time we're not in any fancy studio. We're just out in the garage, quote-unquote office. Nothing crazy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start with the East Division with Conference USA and the Charlotte 49ers. This is quote-unquote an old design. They are coming out with a brand new helmet here this 2020 season. Though since they have not worn it on the field, I will not make it until it has been worn, and then it will become, normal in this set, I guess I should say. Next is the Fau Florida Atlantic Owls, formerly with Lane Kiffin. Got the I love the Florida on the side. You'll see a lot of white shells in this set. You'll see about half of them in the set be white. That's just because I'll just put this up here, and that's just because personal preference, and I think it looks better. So 3 straight white shells in a row. With FAU, you also have to have FIU, and that will be the Panthers and Butch Jones' team. So this is a new one that they usually don't wear. They usually wear a kind of like a navy, but I believe they wore this. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The Miami game, I think, where they upset the Hurricanes, to technically claim that they're the real champs of Miami. So just because I like group of 5 teams, totally go with that. Next up, we have the Marshall Thundering Herd, one that they wear all the time. Haven't seen much variation outside of that. So pretty plain, but it is one of my favorites in all of college football. Don't ask me why, it just is. Following that, Middle Tennessee, the Blue Raiders. This is a painted blue, a carbon fiber stripe. It's got the MT. Notice how the horse is pointing the other direction. You'll see a lot of people try and replicate this helmet, but they can't get the horse to point the other way. That's because there's no logo that looks like, there's no logo that you can find on the internet that looks like this. You have to make it yourself, and which is a difficult thing to do that people often opt out of, and then they get lazy, and then yada yada yada. You know, you've seen bad helmets on the internet. Next up, rival to Marshall is the old Dominion Monarchs. I do like this matte black look, and this is a brand new, the Atlanta Falcons. Their factory shell uses a face mask that's kind of like a nice shiny silver to that. I used to paint it, but since they came out with that, I just leave it alone. And finally, for the East Division, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Another white one. They wear another silver one that I like, but mostly I just go for this because, again, white shells look good to me, though their silver shell does look really good as well. I'll scoot all that over that way. Kind of see it. Okay, on to the West Division. We start with the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, the red. They also wear a white. I gotta cut that before I send it out. Nothing fancy on that. Next team, North Texas Mean Green. Now they wear a lot. I chose the white again. They do wear like a black. They wear a silver. They wear all sorts of different things, but this is kind of like a winged helmet that I really liked. There was no chance of the black didn't match for whatever reason. There was no chance of it looking like a piece of paper, pretty much water dried onto, or clear coated rather, onto plastic. So took away that factor and just made that. Next, took a Chicago Bears to make this one, but the Rice Owls, again, they do have a couple of options. They wear a white, they wear an American. There's one where this is pink. Pretty simple, pretty plain Rice Owls. Next one is the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. They're normal. I took some time to think about what exactly I wanted to do for them. They did wear like a throwback to where it was U and an S and an M. It was real edgy, real retro. I really liked it. But ultimately decided that you should stick with the normal one on that, because I did deviate pretty hard from the normal there, and up there. So took it back, took Brett Favre's alma mater, and made it good. Next one was another difficult choice. You had to choose between gold and white. I chose white just because I didn't have any golds on me at the time when I made this. So I'm going to commit to this because I think it looks good. This is the UAB Blazers, a team that kicked off they eliminated football for 1 year, and then it was found that the consulting company didn't do their job, which is not surprising to me, but they were able to come back, they were able to fix it, they were able to take the field again, and they are dominating. And I think that they're projected, at least when I saw, I read Athlon's magazine, haven't gotten the Phil Steele yet in the mail, but I think they're projected to win this whole entire division that you'll see here. Next up, tough job in all of college football, probably one of the toughest if you want to argue, the Utep Miners. I chose they wear like an orange. I don't like the orange options that you get from the factory, so I just chose this Miner pickaxe over a navy. It was way easier. This used to be a Virginia Cavaliers helmet that I always like to pretend like these other college teams are transferring, like their players transferring to another program, and Utep had me in the one. All right, and to round out this set, we will start off with UTSA. They also have a blue that I like as well with an orange stripe, but I chose this one. Looks really good. Again, not much to say as far as that. I guess you can kind of fit all this in the frame. Well, that fell. While I get that, you can take a look at the 2020 Conference USA football helmet set. You can find this on our website at pocketprolocker.com. You can also find us on social media. I guess I can't fit 6 across like that, can I? Social media at Pocket Pro Locker. So, appreciate you guys joining. There'll be more coming here very soon. But for now, that's going to be it for us. And we will, I'm going to throw UTSA in there, and we will say goodbye. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you all in the next video.